right, as you guys can see up on the screen today, I want to talk a little bit about Progenity Incorporated. This is ticker symbol PROG, and this is better known as Prog stock, obviously on social media, Reddit, Twitter, YouTube, all over the place. This is a very, very popular retail, hype, short squeeze play stock, whatever you want to call it, and people have been very, very curious what a lot of stocks like Prog, in this retail hype whatever section are going to do into 2021, because there's kind of two schools of thoughts here. There is the one school of thought of like, some of these stocks have been a little bit beaten down over time. Past 6 months, Prog's down 30%, and then over the past year, it's down 57%. So these stocks like Prog are perfect candidates for tax loss harvesting. There was a lot of incentive for people to sell out of their losing positions at the end of 2021, especially in a year where overall the stock market was up massively. So if you did have a losing position, you could sell out of it, take some of those losses and be able to apply it to your taxes, able to apply it against your income, all that stuff. And now that's over. Now it's January, now it's 2022, new tax year, all that stuff. So maybe now all the people who sold out of Prog early December, maybe they're going to start buying back in, and it's time for all that. But the other school of thought is like, Q4, October, November, December is a really, really humming time. That's when everyone's spending money. Everyone's, flying money around. Stocks are doing good. Businesses are doing good. People are, investing. People are excited. New products, new announcements. And then Q1, especially January, sometimes can be a little slow with like announcements. We kind of got all burnt out from all the craziness of Q4. We need a month or two to kind of reset before, we get like the next kind of big revival in the spring or whatever. So it's just seeing where a lot of these different stocks are going to go. But obviously, so far into 2022 in our first trading day, we see that Prog had a massive day, up 7.66%, all the way up to $2.25 after a close of $2.09 to end the year of 2021. So this was obviously very, very exciting. I know a lot of people have been looking at, technical analysis and charts and everything for Prog and being like, hey, we're really, really close to an important level for Prog. This is going to be make or break. Prog is sitting around that $2, $2.10, $2.15 level, and if it breaks down and this thing, breaks $2, watch out. People could start jumping ship. But if we turn this thing around, the sky's the limit, whether that's $3, $5, $7, $10, whatever. So I know this is an exciting day for Prog stockholders and, indirectly a lot of other meme stock, hype stockholders as well, because a lot of these stocks go as the other ones go. Maybe you think Prog is the best of them, but if Prog's going up, you can bet, some of these other short squeeze plays are also going to be going up on that day. And especially this being the first trading day of 2022, this sets a nice tone. This sets a nice, future outlook. This gives people some hype and excitement after what was a pretty rough, December. Like I said, we're down 21% in the past month. Seeing a green day, seeing a big green day. And, obviously this is a day where the stock market overall did well. Dow Jones up 0.5%, S&P's up 0.5%, Nasdaq's up 1.2%, Russell's up 1.2%. So these are the days you want to be making money. When there's money to be made all around, these are the times when you want to have your massive days. And obviously Prog well outperformed the market with the 7.5% today on a day where the Russell's only up 1.2%. So things are looking good. But again, will Prog or any of these other stocks be able to carry this momentum throughout the month of January, throughout the year of 2022? Is this, another year of hype stocks, another year of big momentum plays, another big year of short squeeze speculation, all this stuff? Or are people going to get tired of this eventually? Is momentum and hype and excitement going to run out? Is Prog going to deliver on a lot of their promises? Are they going to have, successful trials and new products coming out and successful announcements? And are they going to build off these patents? Or is some of that stuff going to be squandered? There will be a lot to see this year. But on the bright side, Prog did have some very, very good news coming out today in a couple different ways that I did want to go over and talk about. The number one post on the Progenity Prog subreddit, was from Deck Cracks 3 hours ago, and he posted this tweet from the Terry Research Lab, where they said, they tweeted out, our work with Progenity on attaching mechanical devices to the intestinal wall is currently featured as the cover article for IEEE transactions on biomedical engineering. And then he tweeted at them hashtag biomedical, hashtag engineers, and talks about the current issue, shows, the cover article and stuff. This is a very, very big deal. Obviously, Progenity getting big press, getting, a cover story on some kind of publication, and being tweeted out by the Terry Research Lab, being associated with, successful and respected research labs and stuff. This is a very, very good sign, and hopefully means that things are trending in the right direction. I know the top comment on Reddit did dive into, the actual article a little bit further. This guy said, although I'm always skeptical about these kinds of posts, for me, it is somewhat bullish. The IEEE is not some trivial science publication. Looks like the DDS is in its early tests, like discussed in the Piper Sandler call. The CFO said they would be doing testing on animals entering the new year. At least we have some results on par with their schedule previously discussed on Q3 earnings. And then this abstract from the publication, kind of like a short summary of what the publication found and stuff. This is, something you see in all kinds of, scientific research and stuff, especially in the medical field. It does talk about how this work establishes a device for consistent and reliable attachment duration, making the TAM a suitable candidate for a 24-hour systemic drug delivery platforms. They're saying it is potentially a suitable candidate for this. Now, again, will they be able to deliver on all these things? Is this all going to work out going in the future? We still don't really know, and there's still a ton of tests and trials and everything that needs to go on. Like they say, testing it on animals and stuff, and at some point in 2022 before eventually, trying to test on humans and then hitting the market. There's still so many hoops they have to jump through, but it seems like things could possibly be trending in the right direction. Like the guy says, the IEEE, this is a good, reputable publication, and it seems like the results are something to be excited about. Now, it's not something to overreact to. It's not something to get too crazy about, but yeah, there are a lot of people getting excited about it, and again, just the fact that they're getting, tweets and articles and all this stuff about them, it's good. Getting the name of Progenity out there is a good thing. Now, again, all that publicity they need to take advantage of and hit it with good news and good results and impress those people. But to even have anybody to impress or anybody to care about what you're talking about, you have to have those eyeballs first. So starting to get those eyeballs is very, very big for Progenity. And then we also have the fact, some more pretty good news. Progenity to participate in the H.C. Wainwright BioConnect virtual conference. And this guy's like bullish, sounds bullish, sounds good. And obviously here it is, Progenity to participate in the H.C. Wainwright BioConnect virtual conference. This is going to be on January 10th, 2022. Now, again, will they have any big announcements here? Will they have any big, news to drop, research, patents, partnerships, anything like that? We don't know for sure. And there's definitely going to be a ton of rumors and speculation surrounding stuff like that. But again, either way, getting the Progenity name out there, exposing more people to the brand, the company, what they do, some of the research they're trying out, I think can be a really, really good thing. And I think as long as they continue to be active, these things are really, really good. And I think the top comment here does reflect that as well. Off to a good start for Prog in 2022. Most of you don't know how the market works, let alone how business strategically plans their PR. It might not be a big event, but it's Prog's way of letting people know what's going on and what's ahead. If there wasn't anything to talk about, why would Prog participate in it? And I think that's fair to an extent. I don't think it necessarily means they have to have something big or something to talk about. It could just be, again, the fact that they're building relationships, that they're getting their brand and name and stuff out there more. But it is possible that they have something big to talk about. And people are saying, oh, it's just a small conference, it's just a small virtual conference, whatever. And it's like the world we live in today, if you say it, people are going to pick it up. If it's interesting, if it's important, it's going to spread fast. It's a virtual conference. People can screen cap it and upload it to Reddit, Twitter, YouTube. Like, if they say something big, it won't matter how big the conference is. If it's something big and important and it needs to get out to people, the world is so interconnected today that it absolutely will. So I don't think the size of the conference matters that much. I think it's going to be the size and weight of what they actually have to say. Now, obviously, there's going to be people probably buying in and excited leading up to this conference, and it might be disappointing. It might be a buy the rumor, sell the news type deal, or it could potentially be something, that really sets Prog in motion and lays the groundwork for having a strong 2022 year for the company, the stock, and potentially the shareholders. But that is pretty much it for this video today, guys. Definitely drop a like if you did enjoy it. I would appreciate it so much. Leave a comment down below. Let me know what you think about Prog stock. You think it's going to be a good year, bad year, somewhere in between? I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts and opinions. Subscribe, save today, and all my latest content. Hopefully catch you guys in the next one. But until then, peace.